It's a beautiful day out here, people. Beautiful day. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're getting some of it. You know, making the best of it, however you can. I know life is difficult. We make it hard for one another, fighting and bickering and going on with our own feelings and emotions. The world is beautiful. The world has a certain harmony to it. I think we keep messing it up. Everything else seems to flow accordingly. You know? Trees come in, they flowing accordingly. Water, you see the water flowing accordingly. What's going on, Imani? I just been out here getting some stuff done. You know, gotta get these leaves off the area. Gotta get a bunch of leaves out the area. Burn a bunch of leaves. I'm great, as always. Always great. No matter what. No matter what. Allow people to be people. But I gotta get these leaves off this area. Keep on getting these leaves out of here. The leaf blower only gives me like 15 minutes or less of charge. So I just blow what I can, then go charge it up for 2 hours. Oh, the weekend that just passed turned out good. You know, I want to put together like an Atlas event, but I want to make sure like that we got people to do it first. Like I want to try to do it for like I think the 14th of April. I think if we do it the 14th of April, register it, get people to try to, you know, sign up on it from TikTok or YouTube and see how many people we can get before the 14th and then hold an event for that weekend. You know? See how many people we can get for that weekend for the 14th and then hold something out here then. See if people will register. You know, might have to get some donations, get some money up, put some funds up for it. You know, make sure it's accommodatable for everybody. Maybe do a flat rate with a registration or something. See who wants to stay in the tents, who want to stay where. Try to fill it up. Once we get enough people for that weekend, then we can hold an event. Say like we put, you know what I'm saying, say if we get the cabins filled up for the weekend, get the tents filled up for the weekend, if people bringing their tents out, so on and so forth. If we could put it together, all we gotta do is just promote it. And see who pops out. That's it. Promote it, see who pops out. The one that Rex put together this previous weekend, it turned out great. Turned out damn good. You know? Y'all gotta hit that thumbs up button if y'all want people to come in the room. That's the only way to push it into the algorithm is to hit that thumbs up button. But y'all know how YouTube work. A lot of y'all just in here in the bushes, as they say. As they say, just in the bushes. Yeah, it'll work out despite what people say. I get it. People want to keep on trying to tarnish my image as they build their own. People keep on wanting people to look at me negative as they build their own. You know, they're using Shar and the tearing down of Shar to build their own. You know, and that's wrong. you know, to neglect her from the situation and everything that she's been going through. That's wrong. You know, even if I'm not with her, it still ain't right, you know. Everybody knows what she went through with Danny Robinson, you know, with people calling, you know, making phone calls, trying to ruin her life and so on and so forth, you know. And she don't even have a platform on YouTube. That's the crazy thing. She's not a content creator on YouTube. So what was the point of y'all, you know, manipulating her life and, you know, fucking her life over? That don't make sense. And then for everybody to keep on talking around it like it didn't happen, like me and Golden was the main suspect. No, Golden didn't have shit to do with it, really. It was me and Shar that went through that shit, you know? But, you know, let people paint it how they want to paint it. That's the one thing about the internet. The internet is undefeated. I can't keep fighting how people want to go about stuff. People want to operate and do stuff. I can't keep fighting that. You know, people want to blatantly disrespect, you know, people, human decency, you know, common courtesy, you know, using my situation as a spectacle to boost your numbers on your page, but not actually, you know, saying like, oh, he's not an abuser, you know. No one in my life, no one in my life will ever say that I abused them. There's not one person that I ever dealt with. And if y'all want the history of that, y'all can go back and talk to people that's in my life that know me for 20 something years. But that's not what's going on. Y'all still allowing a narrative to be painted that I possibly could be an abuser. And then y'all make it seem like that's not what's happening. Y'all still allow a narrative to be painted that I possibly was doing something in a Discord that was not supposed to be done in a Discord. No, it was an open Discord. Everyone was welcome to come. Y'all the ones that planted all these weird people in the Discord and then went out and painted all these different scenarios. Oh, he let somebody curse somebody out in the Discord. He's disrespectful. He's this, he's that. That's how y'all wanted to do it. Y'all wanted to get close to me, make it seem like y'all was getting close and supporting me, and then when the downfall happened, go build y'all little pages off of my downfall. That's what y'all wanted to do. That didn't have nothing to do with right. I saw multiple people in the Jaguar sector. Multiple people. I just did what was right, and that was it. From Lady Letitia to Bonnie to Selma, Maggie, Golden. All I did was stand up for these people and got up out the way. No hidden agenda, none of that shit. Stood up, did what was right, got up out the way. Try to enlighten people, tell them what to look for, got up out the way. But no, you got people from all over the country trying to join the Discord and make it seem like something's going on in the Discord. All these weird people coming in from Ireland, the UK, so on and so forth. Don't mean no good by me. Ain't really trying to see, you know, the mission complete. Ain't really trying to mention the Atlas family, the Atlas brand, but want the attention, but ain't trying to mention Atlas and the network and the collective. That's just wrong. Everything we do, we put a we on it. It was for the collective. So for everybody that did that whole me shit, we see y'all. We see y'all. We know what y'all did. We know how y'all played it. Interviews in the Discord so you could sell the information to Danny Robinson or whoever y'all sold it to, right? Find out about this, find out about that, so you can go sell the information to, you know, the content creator that we up against. We see what's going on. It's weird as hell, but I see it now. I see that people got close to me and try to find out stuff. But see, when I distanced myself from Shar, y'all couldn't get that much information. Y'all was still getting information from her. But once I distanced myself from her, then I seen where all the niche and the armors was. I seen where everything was coming from. Oh, so they got close to Shar and started manipulating Shar to try to, I see what's going on. That's why y'all don't want to mention her name. Y'all don't want to try to bring her up on the panel. She's not a content creator. She don't have a panel to talk. Oh, when did it? But I ain't mad at nobody though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't mad at nobody for any type of level of manipulation. Manipulation. Manipulate. You know? Manipulate. Everybody out here trying to manipulate. But hey, man, the troll farms is the troll farms. Everybody did what they did. I can't wait to find out this lady's name, though, man. I can't wait to get this process. I can't wait to find out. Everybody else is bullshitting, trying to paint the narrative like it was this Snoopy person. Like, oh, Snoopy did this, Snoopy did that. No, no, no. Danny Robinson. Ain't no fucking Snoopy. I don't even know who Snoopy is or where Snoopy came from. That was a narrative that y'all created when we were gone or while I was absent from YouTube or whatever. That was a narrative that y'all created. Danny Robinson probably realized the shit she got into and started deleting videos off her page or putting them on private. And then y'all create a whole different narrative for the YouTube and make it seem like, oh, they was beefing with Snoopy. They was beefing with Snoopy. No, nobody even know who Snoopy is. That whole Freeman situation, nobody even know who Snoopy is around that whole situation. Y'all trying to deflect and put it on Snoopy, but really, it was Danny Robinson. So I don't understand how y'all sitting there trying to take Shar out of the equation, take me out of the equation, make it seem like it was, Golden being attacked. Like who's writing this shit? Who's trying to rewrite the narrative? Like who's trying to rewrite this shit? Like y'all is not making no sense how y'all, keep on trying to manipulate people and act like y'all not doing it. Y'all sitting there, done played close to Shar and got whatever y'all can get from her and then went on and tried to use that shit to build somebody's page with. That's fucked up. Playing right in our face. Playing right in our face. Did all that work played in this lady's life, did all of this fucking legal work and all of that shit, and then go and build somebody's YouTube page with the legal work that you did with somebody. That's fucked up. I don't know. Like I don't see how y'all keep operating like that and keep thinking that it's cool. Like I don't even see how people playing like, oh, they was so close to me and they was my assistant and everything that they do is a branch of me, yet they not mentioning me. Like that don't even make sense. How is my assistant is going to people saying that they my assistant and I don't have no fucking assistant besides the people that's part of the Atlas, but those people, they know who they are. The ones who's faking like they part of the Atlas, like they're so important to it, but then you see them going around, but they not mentioning my name. They not saying, oh, they telling people, oh, Atlas sent me over here, but don't tell him he sent me over here. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all playing weird ass games, man. Be authentic, man. Be real to yourselves. That's it. The same people that I helped is the same people trying to play in my face, and then they think I don't see it. But it's cool though. Continue to be y'all. I gave y'all chance after chance after chance. Even though I watch y'all keep playing in my face, I still gave y'all chance after chance after chance. Even though I, told y'all, I see y'all playing in my face, I still gave y'all chance after chance after chance. When people came in the Discord and did that weird shit in the Discord, what'd I do? I let them back in the Discord. Why? No hard feelings. I get it. I still keep on giving people chance after chance after chance after chance. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It just after you give them another chance, they just find a different way to attack you. Their idea of you don't change. They just find a different way to go about attacking you. You know? And I get it. Y'all don't like me. For whatever reason, y'all don't like me. I don't care. You know? I'm still gonna be loving. I'm still gonna be caring. I'm still gonna laugh. I'm still going be peaceful, all that good shit. I'm still gonna do that. But the concept of people trying to sit there, play in other people's face, use coercions of the heart, drag them along like they trying to help them, knowing that they not trying to help them, right? And the people who are, they know who they are. Y'all know who y'all are. I will release messages. I will show proof how people been playing in my face. I will show proof how people been playing in my face. You know, back messages don't match the same as the front actions. You know, but I'm not really here for none of that, man. Some of y'all people are getting in contact with YouTubers and doing this whole YouTube thing to build a page. Y'all don't really want no genuine connection. Y'all ain't really trying to build no unity. Y'all ain't really trying to do none of that stuff. Y'all really trying to play in people's faces to build your page. And that's cool. Finish building your page. But once again, I keep on trying to explain to you, y'all got the right game. Y'all just got the wrong person. But y'all still keep on trying to play the game. Like nobody see y'all playing the game, you know? Nobody want to mention Shar and the shit that she went through. Y'all calling, child services trying to say that she's not taking care of her son. Y'all, doing all of this extra shit with Freeman, calling animal services saying that she's not taking care of the cows, calling adult services saying that she's Freeman's caregiver. Like, come on, man. Y'all play the game in somebody's life and then just erase the history of it and try to make it seem like it was something different. I'm not even upset that y'all played in my life. I laugh about that shit. I laugh about the games that people try to play in my life because I see it. I've been seeing this shit since I was a kid in foster care. So I always know how to get out of those little, when people try to play in my life or play in my face or play with my intelligence or play with, coercions of the heart or manipulate me, try to find out my deepest, darkest desires so they can drag me along. I can get you there. I promise. You want it, don't you? You want it. I already know how that manipulation stuff works. But, to watch y'all do it in her life, that shit was sad. And then for everybody to just act like it didn't happen, whether because y'all think because it was a white woman, y'all sat there and act like it didn't happen, whatever it is that was in y'all mind that made y'all act like this white woman life didn't matter and the shit that she was going through and her being doxxed and the shit that y'all was putting her through, oh, it didn't matter, right? So we just overlook that, rewrite that, change the face out, put somebody else in the face and just act like it didn't happen to her. No, man, that's fucked up. Y'all, and then still use that shit to build your page was that's even more fucked up. Like I literally gave y'all chance after chance, and I watch y'all manipulate my situation to build y'all fucking pages. You know, however long ago it was. Y'all ain't talking about the good shit I'm doing. Y'all ain't talking about the community. Y'all ain't talking about the stuff that I'm doing out here. Y'all ain't talking about none of that. Y'all ain't talking about the knowledge that I put out there. Y'all ain't talking about the spiritual. Y'all ain't talking about none of that shit. Y'all stealing my image and then painting me out to be a different image right in my fucking face. And then act like I don't see it. Act like I don't see it. That's the most hilarious thing about it. Is that y'all really think that y'all getting away with it and somebody don't see it. The whole time I'm just having grace. That's it. The whole time I'm just having grace and just looking at it like, hey, people's gonna be people. Let them do what they're gonna do, right? Whole time. And it's like, well, you think he noticed? No, he didn't notice. Oh, let's keep doing. Let's keep playing in his face. Damn. Come on, Chief. Thought we was better than that. Thought we was better than that. But, you know, we, yep. We see it. We sure do see it. For a long time, I just wasn't saying nothing about it. I thought these people would change and see that we're genuine. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, Nah, all you gotta do is show them that you genuine, show them that you real, right? I'm the people going, people gonna change once they see you real. Once they see, so on and so forth. They gonna change. Like, you good? Nope. Still played in my face. That's the most fucked up thing about it. Show people you real, show people you genuine, still play in your face. But hey, man, the Atlas Network got positive things going on. The TikTok is growing unanimously. You know, yeah, been authentic and genuine the whole damn time. You know what I mean? Oh man, this damn dog got off the chain. Come on, let's go. How'd you get loose? Hey, come on. Hey, you. All right, well, let me text Rex and let him know the dog loose. Yeah, I don't know how much more genuine I could have done. What I'm saying, come on. Hey, you better come on. You know, I don't know how much more authentic I could have been. I was, hey, let's go. You lucky I don't know your name. Hey, this damn dog. Yeah, think about it. Like, we didn't make it about personal, the brand, the business, the collective. You know what I mean? We operated it in that same sense. Kept it about the collective, kept it about the brand. Even after they fuck with our life, we still kept it about the collective, kept it about the brand, left the personal attacks, you know, so on and so forth. So you make it make sense how you watching all these other people operate falsely, but we still stayed true to exactly what it is that we said we were doing with the Atlas Network and brand and everything. Like, so now you gotta start looking at those people and saying, well, what the hell? I mean, the fact that people telling stories and I'm right here, like, how is the people who saying that they in touch with me telling stories and I'm right there? Talking about the Discord as if I'm not right there. Talking about me as if I'm not right there. I'm right there. And talking about me like I'm not right there. Ain't even invite me into the conversation and say, hey, you want to come up and none of that. But telling a story about me as if I'm not there. Make it make sense. I wanna hear somebody else narrate my truth. How you gonna do that? How you gonna go tell my truth and tell me to come listen to it? Come listen to how I make you look like an abuser. Come listen how I make you look like this and that, but act like I'm not making you look like this and that. Come on, playing in my face, man. Playing in my face. And y'all do it as soon as I start talking about all the good stuff that we doing out here in the community and trying to get people to come up and come out here and help with the farm and so on and so forth. That's when y'all want to try to do it, right? Just to try to get me to what? Talk about negative stuff so y'all can try to put that back in circulation because y'all don't want to talk about the positive. Y'all don't want to talk about the unity. Y'all don't want to talk about none of that stuff. I get it. You don't want to talk about the knowledge. Don't want to talk about none of that stuff. I get it. Oh, all is well. All is great. You know, all is well. All is... Hey, come here. All is glorious. How you been? Hope you're doing great. Hey, come here. Come here. Get your butt over here. Huh? Stay still. Stay still. How you got off the chain in the first place? Huh? Yes, y'all wanted me to come over and feed y'all or something? Is that why you broke off the chain? Wanted some water and stuff? Huh? Oh, ain't nothing been going on. We've been doing great over here, you know. We've been growing. We got the stuff going on the farm. We're in North Carolina. We're in North Carolina, you know, doing great things. You know what I'm saying? Just doing it up, you know? Doing great things. Doing great things. Trying to, you know, connect the communities and build with people. You know, we got that going on. You know, check it out. We got to get this stuff together for the farm, get some investors and stuff. But, you know, you see it. You know, I'm out here now because one of the dogs got out. But I think I pretty much put him back now. Says, you know, Rex come out here and tighten it up. You know, pretty much put him back in there for now. The dogs, you hear Reggie in there in the chicken coop. Hear Reggie over there in the chicken coop. You hear Reggie? Look at Reggie. Reggie out here showing his ass. See how hooked up the chicken coop is? It's a little bus. You know? Chickens is doing good. You know, Reggie out here showing out. Yeah, doing what Reggie do. See the dogs out here. We're gonna get a pen for them as soon as we get this chicken wire. Come on, you need to stop. Yeah, you gotta have a rooster. He's gonna keep the chickens safe. Something come in there, he gonna tear their ass up. He gonna at least put up a fight. Reggie gonna fight, you know? He gonna protect them. Reggie gonna fight. Reggie gonna throw down. I mean, Reggie don't fight me, but Reggie fight other people that go in there. Reggie gonna fight, you know? Reggie gonna fight. But look, we gotta do all of this. We gotta do all of this, right? And then the farm, I mean, the plants, some of the plants is over there. We're gonna try to gate this off, put something right here. We got another spot over there behind the dogs that we gotta put the fence up for. But we're looking for investors and people that wanna come out and help build and stuff like that. It'll be slow, but I think we'll get the right people through, you know. Hold on, let me text him and tell him I put the dog up. The dog back. I put the dog back. He got off track, but I put the dog back. Rabbits. Rabbit. Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, we had a burn pile right there. Oh, you know what? That's what we got to do. We got to get some Atlas vending machines out here. If we put 2 Atlas vending machines by the kitchen, we'll make bank. All we got to do is put cold drinks in one and some snacks and stuff in the other one. We will make bank out here if we put an Atlas vending machine out here. Huh? Come on, think with me, people. Think with me here, people. Huh? How much is it for a vending machine? We gotta look up that. Yeah, it's nice out. It's a beautiful day. Look, see? Right there. We could put the vending machines right there on the kitchen porch. Right there. Accessible. Damn. I gotta look into that. Might have to link up with AT2. See if he can get back in touch with She Paint. And then She Paint can cut me in on that vending machine business. Bring 2 vending machines out here. You know what I'm saying? Set them up over there. And then, you know, yeah, 2 vending machines. One with drinks, one with snacks. That should have go crazy. Should have sell like, pumpkin pie in one of them. And bean pies in the other one. Pies in the other one. Matter of fact, we just need the vending machines. We can put our own products in them. What, man? You don't think She Paint to come back on board to get a to get some money to get some vending machines out here? Expand her company. You don't think She Paint? Maybe I should get in touch with the Knot and ask him to go ahead and put some vending machines. Nah, he probably already in debt. You know, with the you know, getting out of jail free card and shit. Man, yeah, he probably already in debt. You right. Not. I'm looking for this damn other piece of jewelry that was out here. She lost her handmade jewelry. She makes jewelry. They came out here and she was selling some. One of the ones that the lady picked, I think she lost a couple pieces out here. I found majority of them. I just can't find the other one. So a couple more out here, or one more out here. I think I gotta find one more. How's everything? One more out here. See, I found these, right? Found this one. Found these. Found this one. I think she said she got the other one of these. So I think she said there's one more of these. This might be out here somewhere. Can't find it. No hard feelings. We not mad at nobody. We gave everybody a chance to, you know, keep on, you know, we did faith, you know, we did the biblical, excuse me, we did the biblical thing, you know. We kept turning the other cheek. No matter how many times y'all slapped us, we kept turning the other cheek. Y'all slapped me, I turned the other cheek. Y'all got mad at me, I turned the other cheek. Y'all painted a picture, I turned the other cheek, you know. But every time that y'all was, you know, I still came in and helped, you know. I just turned the other cheek. I didn't go low, I didn't go below the belt, you know. We talked about Jaguars, bra. That was it. You know, mainly. We didn't go below the belt. We didn't talk about the things she did with them kids. Yeah, we did kind of talk about the things she did with her son. But I didn't talk about it. Courtney Burgess talked about that. I just repeated what Courtney Burgess said. You know what I mean? That's all I did. And what the not said. But I think that's all a circle. They all keep themselves grifting like that. Jaguar go out of circulation, somebody comes and says something appalling about her, and then they all say, "Oh, poor Jaguar. Oh, did you hear about the Roots and Jay-Z putting a concert together? Oh, poor Jaguar. She could have been there in Philadelphia. They didn't welcome her back home. Oh, poor Jaguar." Everybody's always looking for the pity moments, man. We gotta bring life back. We gotta bring unity back. We gotta bring uplifting the community back. But yeah, that conversation over on Maggie's panel, that was a good one. Might have to go over there more and pop up on Maggie more. Hey, we do got the same birthday, you know what I'm saying? We do got the same birthday. You know, it's my birthday, I'm gonna party like it's my birthday. You know? We do happen to have the same birthday. You know? Might have to party with Despicable Me this year. Hmm? Might have to throw a Despicable Me party this year. You know? Me, Maggie, all the minions. Trying to think about that. I'm joking. I don't know. I don't think that other one's out here. Think that if there's not a founded it. We had the nice fire burning. Oh yeah, it's real nice out here. What are you talking about? It's real nice. If you got an RV, you can pull up with an RV, come rent a tent. It's real nice out here. It's real nice out here. You know? Got the It's lovely out here. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 We was one day, for a moment in time, and it's an everlasting that you will always be mine. And you want to be free when the night is done, 'cause I know your heart, babe. Our love will never die, love. You'll always be a part of me. Yeah, the Atlas network is strong. We stronger than ever. We still moving, man. We got the people on TikTok supporting us, got our back, 2 pages over there, really 3 pages over there, but we got the TikTok supporters, I'm trying to get them to come over here to YouTube, but you know how that go. That social media stuff is like gangland. Like TikTokers don't fuck with YouTubers, YouTubers don't fuck with TikTokers. It's weird as hell how people always segregate shit, but then act like they don't want segregation, but people always ready to turn something into, you know, a group or some shit and exclude every other group from it. But that's life. That's how shit goes. Can't be mad at how stuff goes. Like I said, we trying to put together an event for the 14th. We'll put the registrations in the Discord, or you guys can figure out a way to get to the registrations. Trying to make sure we got enough people to come out here on the 14th before I have vendors come out or anything like that. Want to at least make sure we got enough people out here for it, and then I'll call, the person who make the copper jewelry and stuff like that. Try to get different vendors out, maybe get the chef to come out and cook, unless y'all gonna bring your own food, however y'all wanna work it. But we'll have to go through the details. But, we gotta do something for the 14th of April. Put it in the middle. So we already got something going on out here for April 20th, I think. And then I think we have a Pew Pew Range event for the 25th or something like that. I think, anybody welcome to come to the Pew Pew event or I think you have to check with Red Pill to see about the 420 event. I have to find out to make sure that it got cleared. But I say we do something out here on the 14th before they do something out here on the 20th. You know, like I said, ain't nothing to come out and camp. You know, ain't nothing to come out and camp. If you want to come out and have a camping experience, ain't nothing to come out and camp. You know, the tents, you see, the people left, but the tents is still here. Hmm? You know what that mean? That mean you can rent a tent. Hmm? You can rent a tent. Hmm? Now, I'll tell you the tent prices. This is our Jason Voorhees tent, okay? This is our Jason Voorhees tent. Now, this tent right here, this gives you that real Camp Crystal Lake experience. All right? This gives you that real Camp Crystal Lake experience. You don't know if something about to shank your ass, the shadows coming up in the dark with the lights and the reflections and the playing on it. That's that tent right there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this tent right here, this is the hunter's tent, right? This tent right here gives you that we might end up, you know, hanging deer jerky off the side of it. You know what I'm saying? What? Oh, you want to sign up for the Jason Voorhees experiment? I see you want to sign up for the. See, look, why you think the little cubby hole overlooks the lake, right? Overlooks the lake. It's the Jason Voorhees tent. You know what I'm saying? Look, you remember the movie Jason Voorhees Camp Crystal Lake? That motherfucker stabbed them people through that shit like that. You was Discord problems. I kept telling you to stop going. Listen, I had people sending me messages about you like, we don't want no problems with the Atlas family. It's that Darcy keeps on going around saying stuff. And I was like, Darcy, can you chill out a little bit? You was like, fuck that. I'm going to say what I want to say. And you did. You did. You went around saying what you want to say. And, you know, people kept on making it seem like we was a disrupted group. See that tent right there? You know what I'm saying? That tent right there. You know what I'm saying? And then after soon as all the false narratives got painted, everybody started trying to make it seem like I was this and I was that. All of y'all disappeared. So it was like y'all came in there just to disrupt it and then afterwards disappeared. Come on. I'm gonna be honest about it. I ain't gonna lie. There's no point of rewriting the history on it. Look, you can get this tent for a family size tent if you want that, you know, group experience. You know what I mean? That group experience right there, you can get that tent, right? Or you can go all out, right? You can go all out with this York, right? This York comes with, you know, you know, a whole sanctuary in here pretty much. I know you was a day one supporter, but my day one supporters would have stayed supporting me after all bullshit. You just now popping back up. You didn't like you was a day one. That's what caught it. That's why I said it was odd. I said, and I don't even know how Darcy, she done bought shirts, everything like that. But then went around and tried to make it seem like we was doing, I don't know. You know, people sent me screenshots and different stuff, but it's neither here nor there, you know. You did. That's why a lot of y'all struck me as odd. Why did y'all buy the merchandise? Why did y'all buy the Atlas shirts and stuff like that if y'all really wasn't trying to be a part of the Atlas family? That's what struck me as odd. Like, I didn't get that. Like, why did y'all show the false support and then, you know, jump out of the car as soon as that shit don't make sense? It didn't make sense. None of it made sense. You know? None of it made sense. I know Just Risa is a liar, but none of it made sense. Like if we said that the name and the image and I have a brand and a business online, like I was basically like opening up an invitation to accept y'all into an Atlas brand and image, right? where my name is pretty much be on the face of the whole thing. So when you going around and you doing this and doing that, and we coming with love, love is love, yeah, and you're not operating like that. You're making it look fraudulent. You're making it look faulty. That's why people try to paint such a bad narrative on me, because they say, oh, you letting Darcy call people bees and stuff in the Discord, or you're letting Darcy do this in the Discord. Yeah, it all came back on me. They all said it was me. I was the abuser because I let y'all call people bees in the Discord, or because I didn't hold y'all to a certain level. Well, I don't know what the hell y'all did. It was, I don't know. Everybody's playing the internet. The internet is undefeated. But back to what we talking about out here. Look, y'all can rent one of these cabins, right? Come out here, rent a cabin for the weekend, right? Okay, it's not a cabin, okay? It's sleeping quarters, okay? It's the sleeping quarters, okay? But you can come out here, you can rent one of these, right? Don't worry, we out here, we safe, all right? You can rent one of these, right? Boom. Put you in one of these. Boom. Right? That's the two-bedder right there. Right? Boom. Boom. Two beds. Bingo. Bango. Right? You can come, you know what I'm saying, rent out one of these for the weekend, right? You know? And then we got the other ones back there. Got two more back there. Come rent one of them for the weekend, right? So we're gonna put the registration out there, scheduled for like the 14th. Anybody got the RVs? We got the RV hookups, so on and so forth. You said stop capping. How am I capping? You was going around, man. Listen, I ain't got a cap for you. I don't even know what you mean when you say stop capping. I don't even think you know what you mean when you say stop capping. Which the fuck you read that in the Urban Dictionary? That's why I say y'all get on this internet and play words with friends. That's it. Not genuine, not authentic, none of that shit. Y'all get on here and play words with friends. Just like when your name originally popped up, it was two different Darcys, right? And then you came to me and like, I'm not that Darcy. It's a different Darcy. I'm not that Darcy. Get your ass out of here. Keep on telling y'all. Play that shit with somebody else. That's what y'all do. Y'all like to play little games in people's lives and then make it seem like it's hee hee ha ha. When people trying to unify, when people trying to, put something together, everybody else's life is always fun and games. The red one, the family one, that one right there, yeah, that's the family tent. I gotta keep on moving forward with positive endeavors. Keep on moving forward, trying to unify. If you don't get it, you don't get it. You know? If you don't get it, you don't get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. If this is just a hee hee ha ha moment for you, have your hee hee ha ha moment. But not at my expense. I've been saying that. I kept on asking you to calm down if you was gonna represent us as a collective. Still kept on wanting to do the whole I got this whole beef with Just Risa, so on and so forth. You kept wanting to do that. Come on. I asked everybody in the Discord to hold themselves to a certain accountability and decorum. You the one that kept on wanting to rage out on Just Risa and start a beef with Just Risa in the Discord. Say, oh, I just had to tell her about herself. Okay. Unlike some people, I have a great memory. I literally remember I might get a couple of y'all characters mixed up because I never seen none of y'all faces, but I remember all the chains of events that took place in the Discord. I remember all the chains of events that took place. When I kept on saying, hey, don't do this because they're gonna make me look this way. When I kept on saying, don't give out no information to nobody, no personal information, because we have spies in the Discord. When they tried to come in there and they say, oh, I need a list of all the Atlas wives so I can make something for them. I want to do something for the Atlas wives. I need a list and name of all the Atlas wives. What did I say in the Discord? Don't nobody give out the name. Chill out. Nope. Don't ask for nobody's name. Don't give out a list. Why? Because I already knew that y'all was going to be subject to attacks. And then what happened? Subject to attacks. See? If Risa was the spy and said I got CP in the Discord, why are you trying to bring it up now, trying to make it seem like, why are you trying to make it relevant now when I'm talking about positive stuff? If you not the problem. If you not the problem, why are you trying to bring it up now? After we already cleared that up, that I didn't have it in the Discord. If you not the problem. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you're the problem. I keep on trying to say, whoever you're working with, whether it be Atwood's network, whether it be Just Risa, whether it be whoever, y'all keep on trying to bring up false narratives about me. Every time I start talking about the positive stuff that I'm doing, y'all keep on trying to bring up false narratives and lies. Make it make sense. Make it make sense if you're not the problem. You see me talking about having an event out here. You see me talking about building. You see me talking about the business and what I got going on. And y'all still trying to paint falsitries on that. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Y'all got to make that make sense. First of all, you got, you know what I'm saying? Everything that Danny Robinson said is, this proves that everything that Danny Robinson said is defamation of character. All the lies that y'all spent about me being out here proves that it's defamation of character. But y'all still spinning more lies, right? Assist orders start going out, start getting lawsuits pending and federal cases, then y'all gonna say, oh, he petty. He petty. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be, oh, he petty, right? Everybody in the Discord know that it wasn't CP in the Discord. So for you to bring up that somebody said that it was CP in the Discord only means that you want to try to keep the story going that it was, that somebody said that in the Discord, which is weird to me for somebody to say that they support me when they keep on trying to bring up a story that they know was a lie, right? Make that make sense. If we said that we were going to leave the conversation alone, how you keep on trying to bring the conversation up to paint a certain narrative? Make that make sense. After we proved that it was spies in the Discord, after we proved that they were lying about all the stuff in the Discord, why would the supporters keep on bringing it up? Huh? Why would it make sense? Ain't no other supporters bringing it up, nobody else. But nobody else is continuing the lie. You're helping Just Risa continue the lie. Y'all are talking about the lie more than y'all talking about the truth. Why y'all don't talk about the knowledge and the wisdom that I talk about on my page? Why y'all don't talk about this? Why y'all repeat the lie so many times? That don't make no sense. If you say you not out to paint a certain narrative, why you repeat the lie so much? And that it is not making sense. Yeah, like I'm asking you to let it go. I didn't block you. I didn't block you. I'm asking you to leave it alone. You don't want to drop it. Who's forcing the narrative here, Darcy? Please tell me who's forcing the narrative. If we've been left that alone months ago, matter of fact, that was a year and a half ago of what you bringing up. How are you still bringing up something that was debunked a year and a half ago, but you saying you a supporter? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, that's not how that works. Supporters don't do that. Why don't you go around and talk about the knowledge that I talk about? Why don't you go and talk about the unity that I talk about? Why don't you talk about the people that I already saved on TikTok? And you know what I'm saying? That's not even including the people that I saved in my real life. Why are you not talking about that stuff, Miss? I'm a supporter. If you're a supporter, talk about the great things that I'm doing. You know, that's fake support. That's false support. I'm sorry, and I don't operate on money. I never operate on money. So you can't throw a couple of coins my way and say I bought a hat, I bought a shirt. No, your money doesn't mean that you get to possess or own the Atlas. Nothing like that. Don't it doesn't mean none of that. Like if you're not still willing to operate with the unity of the collective, the respect of the collective, then you're not really part of the collective. You falsely attach yourself to the collective so you can go out and fight people and make us sit there and go through the ringer, as they say. Oh, one of your mods came over and said this. Ain't Darcy a part of your group? She came over and said this. She keeps saying this. She keeps saying that. And I kept on telling you, Darcy, can you stop doing that? Can you stop doing that so people can see that we operate on unity, so on and so forth? You didn't want to do it. You didn't want to do it. It was just all fun to you. To me, it's a brand. To me, it's my company. To you, it was just fun and games. Like, make it make sense, ma'am. I understand my life don't matter to you. I understand what I'm building don't matter to you. But to continue going out and trying to tarnish the name of Atlas and the brand and everything that I'm trying to build and then make it seem like you were a supporter, you're a liar. You're a liar and the truth ain't in you. No one supports people with lies, continuing the lies. You didn't go out and spread truths about me, right? You didn't go out and try to actually like, no, you didn't do none of that. And the only reason why any of y'all are bringing this up right now is because I'm out here doing positive shit. You don't want to look at a black man as positive. So because I'm out here doing positive shit, now y'all want to bring it back up. Because I left the Jaguar right sector for how long? It's been months since I would been on YouTube. I was on TikTok, literally growing in the physical and on TikTok, doing other shit. I left that whole thing alone for a reason. But look, soon as we come out and pop out and show, look, we doing positive shit. We got positive shit going on. Our journey still continues. Now everybody pop back up. Oh, but everybody believed the lies when people said I was a squatter and people try to make it seem like I was this and I was that and Shar was that. All of y'all believe that shit. And then when the truth comes out, oh, I used to support you. No, you didn't. You jumped out the bandwagon. You jumped off the shit. As soon as they painted a narrative that you thought fit, you went with it. That means you were already trying to look at me as a bad person and you waited for something that came along that fit and then you went with it. That's all that means. But I'm glad a lot of y'all showed y'all true selves, you know? I'm glad y'all showed y'all true selves because I already knew that y'all was plants, you know? I always knew that y'all was plants. That's why I said from the beginning, I said, we're going to stop trying to pull people from YouTube and start pulling people from Discord because if we're talking about Jaguar, so on and so forth, then the people that's coming over here probably has that negative energy with them. So we need to stop pulling the people from this and start pulling the people talking about the enlightenment and the wisdom. And those are the people that we need to start inviting to the Discord. That's why I got rid of that whole Discord because I already see it was already corrupted. Already seen that the whole Discord was already corrupted from Vampire to Sassy Paul. I already seen that a lot of them was corrupted. Van Tisha, I already seen that a lot of them was already corrupted. That's why the first chance they get, you seen them going to, jump on the pages to try to paint a certain narrative. You know what I'm saying? So I already seen that these was the infiltrators. I seen these people on TikTok try to grow their accounts on TikTok and be on panels on TikTok. You get what I'm saying? The same people who try to talk about me, coming over here from TikTok or whatever the case may be, was the same people I seen on TikTok trying to grow pages on TikTok. Sassy Paul came out with Sassy Paul Gaming on TikTok, right? Sassy Paul sending me money for cash apps, talking about her nephew did it or something like that. right? Come on, man. We not going. Y'all got close to somebody. Y'all played a whole game in somebody's life, and at the end of the day, tried to repaint the truth and make it seem like this. And then all of a sudden, Snoopy's was created. Snoopy characters was created for y'all to repaint the narrative. Everybody try to act like or forget that Danny Robinson was involved. Everybody try to act like, oh, you know, Danny Robinson didn't do defamation of character and didn't try to say, even one as far as calling the place that I'm at right now. Y'all remember that phone call? Oh, okay. Where she tried to tell my business partner that I was going around with a white woman to take black people land. Oh, I bet you y'all don't remember none of that stuff, huh? Want to forget that stuff, don't you? Want to rewrite history on that stuff, don't you? Yeah, but look at us. Look at us. Out here doing exactly what it is that we said we were going to do. Unifying amongst all the hate and all of the lies that y'all told. We still stayed true to the course. We still stay true. All the lies that y'all told, we still stay true. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ones that really stuck around, they stuck around. You know, the ones that fell by the wayside, we seen it. And now look at us. We about to have our first Atlas family event. You know, the first one might not turn out grand, so just bear with me. You know, some people might lie and say they coming just to say they coming just to try to make it a bust. You know what I mean? You know how this stuff works. Right now, you got people that don't want to be proved wrong, so what they'll do is they'll still try to play along with the program, like, oh, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. So you know, it'll be like 10 of them that say they coming, but then that'll be the group that don't show up to try to make it seem like, oh, look at it, ain't as many people out there as you thought, da 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 da. But that would be the group, you know what I'm saying, trying to manipulate, make it seem like they coming, just so they can try to make it seem like it's bad. You know, everybody's waiting to see it fail so they can cheer on the failure of it. Like that's why people didn't pay attention to the live over the weekend, because it did good. You know what I mean? Because the event was good, because y'all heard the music, because y'all seen the people out, all of that shit. Everybody try to act like they didn't see it and they didn't tune in to over the weekend, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to recognize when something good happened. They want to recognize when the bad shit happened. So when they want to pop up when the bad shit happened and like, what's going on? Bad stuff happening? Oh, y'all still celebrating? Y'all still winning? All right. Let me know when the bad shit happened. You know what I mean? Let me know when the bad shit happened. I'm trying to think. I probably eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. What y'all think? PB and J for dinner? Hey, listen, I'm balling on a budget, y'all. I'm balling on a budget, all right? 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for dinner. That's good. How, Vantisha? You was occupying the spaces that was tearing down the Atlas. That you was occupying the spaces that was tearing down the collective. How? All right, you right. Hey, listen, I stand in truth. I ain't got no problem standing in truth. That's why I've been transparent this whole time. I've been transparent this whole time. Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to pop up, you know? I ain't have no choice but to stand in it. Y'all pick and choose when y'all wanted to deal with it. When it was good, y'all popped up. When it was love is love, y'all popped up. When people started saying, oh, y'all supporting the abuser. Y'all supporting the abuser. All y'all stop typing in the comment section. All y'all stop trying to act like y'all was around. All stop trying to act like y'all was in Discord. All of that. All y'all had to do was say, he's not an abuser. That's it. Nobody would stand up and say he's not an abuser. He's not nothing what y'all saying. Everybody just played it off like, oh, let me just slide away and play in the shadows. Come on, man, cut it out. I get it though. You know, everybody got their roles to play. Everybody play how they want to play. I ain't mad. I can't be mad at nobody operation or how they operate. But I took up for everybody in the collective. I stood up for everybody in the collective. When somebody saying something, I want the pages. I stood up for people. I went on Too Strong page. I decided to, sexualize Golden. I stood up in all of that. But nobody wanted to, even type in the comment section, he's not what y'all saying. No, I can't watch the past lives. I wasn't here on. Can y'all hear me now? Somebody put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Yeah, I know. I know you. That's the same thing you said, or try to make it seem like it was fake avatars of you. Like people had more pages of you, and you're not this one, you're that one. I didn't lose a good one. The good ones are still here, man. The good ones been here. The good ones stuck around. The good ones don't pop up and try to lie and say I was day one. You was not day one. Y'all was plants that was put here from the Not channel. And that's why I even see you on TikTok, on panels on TikTok. But you never came and joined my panel on TikTok, but you say you support me. Stop lying. You gotta be real with yourself at some point. You gotta be honest with yourself at some point, Vantisha. That's why I said a lot of y'all was sticking around to try to wait until I was proven wrong. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to make it seem like nobody's seen her on Vampy's channel, that nobody's seen her interactions in the comment section. She's trying to play it off because I haven't said anything. She's trying to play it off like, oh, you Mr. Wrong, Mr. That. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it out. All the people that stayed, they went to the new Discord. When I say Grand Rising in the Discord, I see the people in the Discord. I see the people in the Discord, right? Don't worry, Darcy. You won't see this channel no more. Peace out. Yeah, so we not even playing with these people. We're not even playing with these people no more. We gonna get them up out the way. You hear me? We gonna get them up out the way. We got too much positive stuff going on to keep on allowing them to come put, negative rhetorics to try to build pages. That's all they want to do is come over here and say something, and then they want to be able to go back to Vampir's page or whatever page they go to and be like, he did this. Did you hear him mention me today? Y'all see, I disappeared from that Jaguar talk for how long? How long? And they still kept mentioning our names. How long did we disappear from that? You got Vampire, who wanted to be in the Discord so bad. Even after, I kicked her out the first time. She begged to be back in, let her back in, right? You got Tara, also came over from the Not channel. I got the messages, right? You got Darcy. Darcy came over from the Not channel. And she came over with how she already come over and people start making fake pages of her. Make it make sense. She's talking about something. That's not me. That's not me. That's a different Darcy. That's a fake page. That's an avatar. Like, come on. Come on. And you got Vampire. Vampy. Come on, Vampy. I showed you nothing but kindness, Even after you know what I'm saying? Even after you disrespected the first time, I still forgave you and let you back in the Discord. Like, how many times do I have to show kindness? You know? How much kindness do I have to show? So this is my view right here. This is what I'm looking at right here. Just in the hammock, chilling. Just in the hammock, chilling. I do gotta go charge this leaf blower up so I can blow those leaves off that hill right there. I gotta blow those. Well, I actually gotta burn those. Gotta burn those leaves. I gotta get that power from over there and then blow some more leaves over there. But yeah, this is where the hammock overlook. But look, it's another hammock right there. That one's a little bit safer. It's a little bit closer to the ground, you know. That's another hammock right there. But I put this one right here, and it looks right over the water. You just look right out there at the water as you chill and relax. It's got the perfect shade. As you can see, the shadow, you know, it's the perfect shade. This covers up this part of the sun, and it's just perfect. ATVs, you can ride the ATVs. If you got an RV, we got the plug ups for you. Shit, come stay a month. Come pull up the RV. Come stay a month. It's only like 800. Well, it depends on if you got electrical and what you call them, but ain't that much. Come kick it with me. Shit, move out here. Come live out here. I need a couple Atlas family members to come live out here. Not the negative ones. I don't want none of y'all negative ones. I want the positive ones to come live out here. Teach you how to, and the Wi-Fi signal is good. Like I said, we got the RVs out here, and we are doing some extra stuff in the back. You know, we're trying to get a masseuse out here, maybe in that right there. Get a massage therapist out here to come do, you know, stuff right there, and that little thing right there. We're gonna fix it up for like a massage therapist. And then, like I said, you see that spot over there? That's perfect for grounding, and you know, different variations of meditations and stuff right there by the water. You got all the elements. Put a little bonfire over there. You're good to go. You know. I'm gonna hit my dad up and see if my dad gonna bring the damn four-wheeler out here. See if he can help me with a project that I got. I'm about to fix up one of these RVs and make the office thing. Like put like a desk in the front part where the kitchen would be, bed and stuff in the back, and then, you know, fix that one up. Let's see if he want to help me with it. Let me see if I got the pictures of it. Oh yeah, right here. So yeah, so this one right here, that like is the bed area, but I might be able to turn that into the office space maybe, or leave that the bed area and then maybe something. Maybe leave the kitchen, but put the office space right here on this wall maybe. Something. Might just gut the whole thing out and make it something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You going for a full body massage today? Okay, enjoy your full body massage today. Enjoy. I gotta go work out. Hit this wheel and do a little arm workout. Start an arm workout today. That's what I gotta go do. With a PB&J dinner. Maybe not a PB&J dinner. Maybe not a PB&J dinner. Maybe your son pays for your massage. That's what's up. That's what's up. Kudos for him for being a great son. Damn, they must be bored as hell in Ireland. I thought they go to the pubs and drink and stuff. They gotta be bored as hell in Ireland. If people using our Discord to build content all the way from Ireland, dang. This is what I see when I look up. Nothing but blue skies. You know? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. You see that sky? This is the view. Yo, listen, we put the right team together. We can host an event out here every weekend. Every weekend. We can make this shit feel like Woodstock. Huh? We can make this shit feel like Woodstock. Have the music playing all the time, good energy, you know. Have a little shindig on the patio over there, you know. People come out, do some karaoke, camping. Huh? What's up? Do some karaoke, camping. Yo, I definitely gotta look at what you making for dinner. Bring me some. If you know, sharing is caring. If you ain't sharing that dinner, you know, I'm stuck eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so it would be nice. You know, it would be nice. What you making for dinner? Let me guess. Salmon or fish sticks and tater tots. It's like it's a fish sticks and tater tots type of day. I'm telling you, man. Them people ain't want to pop out. Darcy ain't none of them want to pop out until I popped up on Maggie's page and mentioned their names. Then they want to pop out. Now they want to pop up after I bring it up that I knew that they was fake. Now they want to pop up. Talking about, I was your day one supporter. What made you stop supporting me then? If you were a day one supporter, why did you stop supporting me? There was no reason for you to stop supporting me. That doesn't make sense. All the people that believed in the Atlas Collective, all the people that believed in us, it's still here. SOS, still here. Well, I don't know. SOS is still here. She still looks out. She probably just fell back because of all the drama and stuff, but I ain't see her name pop up in nobody's comment section. I ain't see her posting, you know, no negative stuff. Yuck, fish sticks. You know, but all the day ones are still here. Imani, you know, do I have to say the names? Like all the day ones are still here. All of them. Well, all the real ones. Let me rephrase that. Not the day ones, because some of them day ones came over from the Knots page, you know? Them day ones came over from the Knots page because that's when they knew me from when I popped up over there. So some of them day ones came up from the Knots page, but you know, you know, it don't matter about the day ones. It matter about the real ones. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter about the day ones. It matter about the real ones. You know, that's what it matter about. The real ones stuck it. The real Atlas network, the real Atlas collective, the real Atlas members, we stuck it out. We stuck it out with all the negative shit being said about us. We stuck it out. Stayed true to ourselves. Stayed true to the journey. You know, we stuck it out. All the real ones stuck it out. You know, all the ones that wanted that moment to try to be like, they just wanted to be able to say something negative. That's why they couldn't wait. It's like, Mr. Wrong. Oh, yeah. Why? Because who told you I was Mr. Right? So that means you had it in your mind. You couldn't wait to try to prove me wrong so you can say, you're wrong. And that's what she waited for. She waited for a moment to prove me wrong to say, you're wrong. But she didn't get a moment. They actually just outed themselves. They really just exposed themselves. Try to make it seem like you wasn't in certain people's comment section or on certain people's pages. I seen you. In fact, I can literally go back to like TikTok, to Vantisha going over trying to build a TikTok page on TikTok panels. And then I guess she don't know how TikTok work. So she don't know that when you go up on somebody's panel, it alerts the people that you follow that you up on somebody's panel. So to my surprise, I go on TikTok and I see Vantisha is live on TikTok. I'm like, what? Vantisha live on TikTok? So I click on it. She's on a group of black people's panel talking about YT people. So I know what group you're a part of. I know what group you coming with. All of y'all try to sneak in here with that fucking reverse racism bullshit. What's going on with you? But look at us. Look at us chilling in the hammock. Hmm? That hammock holding too. See that view right there? See that pond behind me? Everything nice. Yeah, that's what they're afraid of. That's crazy that they only try to interfere whenever we start doing the positive thing. Whenever we start being like whenever we start, they want to keep on trying to make us beef with them and create content off of that. Like, why? Why can't we create content off of positivity? Yes, it's a little bit harder. Yes, you don't get as many numbers. Yes, but we can still create positive. We can make it a wave. Let's make a wave of positivity. But you got all these fake people out here trying to be fake positive. Nah. How y'all fake positive but then shutting down the real positive people? How y'all faking like y'all positive but then turn it like trying to shun the real positive people? Hmm? Oh, fake positive. Darcy talking about stop the cap. You as a 90-year-old white woman, why the fuck is you using stop the cap? I'm telling you, man, some of these people on YouTube are not real. And that's why I said the troll farm. You got to be careful of the troll farm. That's why I don't do no promoting. Besides the Atlas event that I'm trying to put together, I ain't going to do too much promoting of this stuff over here. I'd rather promote it and make posts on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram maybe. But some of these YouTubers, nah, we got to stay clear of that Atlas network. Yeah, we got to stay clear of that. You know? Hey, appreciate you putting that up. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Stop. Imani is here when I crash out. What are you talking about? And I can't speak for Imani. I can't say nothing about what Imani's operation is. Whatever her operation is her operation. However Imani want to make things look, let Imani make things look the way it looks. And I don't look at it as a crash out. When you got people that's trolling and rage baiting and stuff like that, it's not a crash out. I don't think you know what a crash out is. And why are you worried about Imani? Why don't you go ask Imani about Imani? I can't say about Imani because I don't know about Imani. I don't speak for Imani and Imani don't speak for me. But if you're worried about Imani, you might want to go find Imani. That's all. If you're worried about, you know, whatever it is that you're worried about, go worry about it. Darcy knows, Antisha knows, all these people know who they were. And they were plants. They all know that they were planted to get close, to do this and wait into this moment, wait into that moment. You think about it. For somebody to say, oh, whatever, you lost a real one. No, I didn't. How did I lose a real one? How did I lose a real one? Make it make sense. I don't know where they went. Everybody did what they wanted to do. That is a good question, though. I don't know where Pokey went. I seen her on Facebook post something more recently. You know, Kaja, I don't know where she went. Hey, listen, like I said, you know, I can't say nothing about how people operate or what it is that they do or any of that. I don't try, you know. I don't even try. People are going to be people. I don't own them, you know. I don't own them, so they were always going to do what it was that they were going to do. Oh, I'm glad y'all remind me because now I forgot I got to go on there and take some mods off because I think some of them still got mod privileges. But yeah, people are always going to be people, you know what I mean? That group came over together. It's like Vampy said, she trained Sassy Paul, you know? Everything that Sassy Paul was doing, Vampy said she trained her, so it makes sense. I just seen like who was for the Atlas network, who was for the collective and who's not for the collective. That's all. That's all it really was about. Was people exposing who was truly here for the collective and who was here for the bullshit. So we know who was here for the bullshit and who was truly there for the collective. You know? Way ahead. Way ahead. Like 200 steps ahead of them. Think about it. We took an 8-month break. Huh? We took an 8-month break. Took an 8-month break. Eight-month break. Everybody wanting made pages. Vampy wanting made page. Snoopy wanting made a page. Nick the Mountain Goat. All these people. All these people. All these people. Oh, you missed my voice? Thank you. I just wanted to see what they would talk about if I was gone. Because all of them said that I needed them for content. Like all of them said that, oh, he's trying to build his page talking about us, blah, 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 blah. And then I disappeared for 8 months. They still talking about me. Disappeared for 8 months. They still doing the same thing. Make it make sense. They got this little restaurant in town. Oh, nah, we doing good things, man. We winning. That's why they pop up, because they know we winning. Uh, Little diner in town. It's called The Hub. I think it's called The Hub. I gotta go eat there. They have some good food there. I gotta go eat there again one day. Maybe when y'all come, maybe we'll go to dinner. Maybe when people start showing up, realize that they can pop up on the weekends or pop up when they want to, you know what I'm saying? Gonna leave now. Who is this gonna leave now person? Are you even an Atlas wife? How do you know who I talk about and who I don't talk about? How do you know what Atlas wife I talk about and I don't talk about? Matter of fact, you never even heard me. You don't even know how many Atlas wives it is. You never heard me talk about any of them, have you? There is a market. There is a farmer's market. I will have to find out when. Yeah, this is the Wizard of Oz. That's what I say. Like, once you put a narrative out there, they'll run with it. So as soon as she said, like, sister wives, they're gonna run with that. See? See, there you go right there. See, Sandra Love is sister wife number one, I guess. I don't know. No, Sandra Love is not sister wife number one. Y'all don't even know who sister wife. Y'all don't know nothing about it. Y'all don't even know what a sister wife is. Y'all sitting here trying to figure out who is sister wife number one and who is what sister wife. Y'all still trying to put an order or a list of the sister wives together? That's crazy. Y'all still trying to find out who it is. Who's RC? I don't know who RC is. Rachel? RC is Rachel. Rachel Carford. Yeah, males are allowed to join. What do you mean? I know he was another Ralph. RC117. I was joking, acting like I don't know who RC117 is. RC117, I don't know if he shit, he wasn't part of the Atlas family. He came over to the Discord, but I don't think he was really a part of the Atlas family. I think he was just in the Discord as a Lady Letitia fan or something like that. I think he was more so a Lady Letitia supporter, or or either Lady Letitia supporter or Danny Robinson supporter or something. Like he wasn't an Atlas family supporter. You know what I mean? Like we got Atlas, and you know what I mean. And then we have other people that was just watching us to see what they can find out, or you know, he was more so adamant of like just he he used the Discord as a space to practice hearing himself talk shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all. He used the Discord as a space to like practice hearing his own voice for a while, and then when he got comfortable in the Discord, I guess he started popping up on people's panels or something like that. So I guess Discord was just a practice for him to hear himself or whatever he did. They ain't really had nothing to do with us though. So you gotta let people be people. People be peopling. You know, and people be peopling. Let them be them. I'm looking for one more. I think the green one. But I thought the one girl gave her the green one when she found it under the table. No? He got stuck around the thing, and then like the harness around his waist came like the harness came off. Like so basically when he got stuck, he backed out of it and it came off. So I just had to go and re-put him back on it. But I fed him earlier and I gave him water 2 times already, so some rice and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I grabbed that trash. I didn't know where to. Okay. Run it to the dump. I should have threw it in the back of the car. Okay. Yeah. Then I could just run it to the dump. Or we can run it to the dump one on those days. Simple.
I'm gonna put this up here.
Imani's not catfishing me. Imani can't catfish me. Imani can only continue to operate how she operates, just like everybody else got to continue to operate how they operate. You know, that's just real facts. You know, people gonna be people. That's the truth of this. No one can really trick anyone, especially if you already, you know, you already, you know, if you already know, you know. You know what I mean? You just let people operate how they operate. I don't say nothing about who Amani is. I don't really know Amani, so I can't really tell you who Amani is. Amani ain't never do nothing wrong to me, so as long as that's cool, I'm cool with that. Amani got her own way of operating, her own sense of feelings and emotions, her own thinking pattern, her own everything as a person, you know? I respect that. She's a human being. That's it, you know? Imani ain't never slight me, ain't never do nothing wrong to me. She's a person, you know? That's it. She can't catfish me because I'm pursuing no relationship with Imani or anything like that. I'm not trying to plan a meet up with her.
I just went to this interview for a third shift job. About 10 minutes away. Look how old bro I was telling you about.
Uh huh.
If I could do my laundry, my wash, I do my, I drop my clothes and shit at. It's a little closer than Waysburg. But I got a third shift job. Well, I got an interview. I had an interview today. Supposed to take a drug test tomorrow. And I hope if I pass the drug test, I start next week.
Okay, for Thursday.
7 to 7, you know what I mean?
That ain't
Keep
bad.
ends meet, just plug in
Yeah,
some shit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Keep shit moving.
Overnight.
Mm-hmm. Overnight, then I
Most,
gotta take it out to my phone during the day.
most likely weekdays.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna get, a little weekday joint and still do the shit on the weekend.
So it's like 4 days on, 3 days off, and then 3 days on, 4 days off.
That ain't bad.
12-hour shifts.
12-hour shifts.
I'm off every other weekend.
That ain't bad. You can't beat that. 12 hours,
4 days a
four
week.
days,
Yeah.
get 3 days off, and then 3 days on, 4 days off.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. Full fingers in. What? What do you mean I don't know Imani? What do you mean, like personal? No, I don't know her personal. Like, I never scheduled to meet up with Imani or nothing. She can't be catfishing me because we don't have no arrangements to. I don't know. She can't be catfishing me because I met her on the internet and we have an internet relationship. You know. Oh yeah, see, I've seen her. You are a mod though. You are a mod. I think you got the blue shield by your name. That's mod. don't know what to tell you. It's YouTube then. I can't do nothing. I don't know who Imani worked for. Y'all keep bringing up Imani like she, like I don't know who Imani worked for. Like if y'all trying to expose Imani, you can't expose someone who, you know, like I don't know what y'all trying to do. Like expose Imani, like that's weird. Why would y'all be trying to expose Imani? Why? Is she not doing her job properly? What is Imani doing that's so wrong? Tell me. What did she do? Nothing. Really not. Really not saying too much or nothing. When you just say Imani's catfishing you. Catfishing would mean that she told me she look a certain way and she don't look that way. That's what catfishing means. You know what I'm saying? Imani's a nice person. What's the problem? What is the problem? You don't see the humanity. You don't see the humane. Like what do you need to see? What do she have to appear like? What is she supposed to look like? What am I missing here? It just don't make sense. What am I missing? Is she, you know, can't be catfishing me. It is a collective thing. You know, if she's whatever work she working for, whatever she working towards, that's Imani. That's Golden's friend. Her and Golden work together. All right, I'll holler at you. Love you. Love and light. Have a great one.
It wasn't hot next to those burning.
Huh?
The flex one got hot next to those.
Oh, the trash can did?
Yeah.
Dang, that thing almost turned into a lid. That back piece ain't got nothing holding it up. It's just better to probably lean it up against the other one.
Yeah.
It's the wind gonna keep getting up under that one because it's not a mat.
Nah,
It ain't got that like lining up under it.
yeah,
Yeah,
this back one anyway.
yeah, the back
I
one.
got that one staying down.
Yeah, but that one got another,
Yeah.
two rooms back there. This one ain't got nothing. The wind keep getting right up under it.
Yeah. It'd be all right.
Yeah, it's,
So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna regular. Like if somebody wanna do a 10 out here full time,
mhm.
I'm just charging probably 500 a month. Just depending on how they helping out with farm for exchange, or they just coming out cheap.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It depends
Yeah,
on.
cause you get people like that that
Mhm.
live outside and help and work.
Yeah. Yeah. Alina's supposed to know two girls, like she was saying. She's supposed to get in my heads up and let them know, but I hate when other people be trying to middleman shit. Just give me the fucking number.
Right, right,
Why are
right.
you
Let
trying to
you just,
middleman?
yeah, let you talk to them yourself. That way you
Yeah.
ain't gotta, cause then like
And people be
you on
hurt.
their time, you on their
And now you
time,
gotta
you're on
wait on
there, and
them.
then you gotta wait
Yeah,
on
I
them
don't
and
wait
do all
on.
that
Yeah, I
extra
don't like
stuff.
that. I don't like that.
But I think that's how people keep certain variations of control,
Yeah,
if I could say that.
yeah.
Or
Oh
it
yeah,
seems like it, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
It's like, why can't you just give me the numbers and just tell them or ask them if I can call them? Like,
Yeah, like
it ain't nothing to just say, like, hey, you mind if I give this dude your number so he can call you about such and such?
that's all.
That's it. And then you out of the equation. You just pass the number along and you out of it.
That's
But you want to keep yourself involved because you want to control whatever it is.
females, man. What I'm realizing about me and this place, females be trying to get close to me to be the matriarch or to be the face, help me to be the face with me of Cobra
Mm-hmm.
Clan, and that ain't necessarily the case. I'm still married. I tell everybody that try to like, listen, I'm married. My wife, you may not see her,
Just got enough to get the job done. Enough to get the job done. Oh, oh, you got a little bit of juice.
I feel like this thing got some beer in it.
Yeah, I don't know whose that is. Ain't that
Yeah, the cooks,
the
bro.
cooks?
You know what they missing? They warmers. They food warmers. They said their food warmers came up missing. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday morning, they ain't see their food warmers. I'm like, who the fuck would get some
Is
food?
that a tray? Is that like the?
Yeah, I think they packed it up or
Nah,
something.
it's got to be packed up. Right? It's food warmers. You got to be misplacing it in the stuff that you packed up, or
Got to be.
stuck it in the back of the car,
Got to
or
be.
maybe it was outside of where you used to putting it at, and you just threw it in the back somewhere.
Got to
Like,
be. Cause ain't nobody got no fucking food warmers.
I,
Out of all things,
if they would have said some of that salmon came up missing, then I'd have been like,
some
yeah,
food or something, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
So I could see somebody stealing some salmon. That was salmon was good, you know.
Yeah, straight up.
Couple of trays or something, some food or something. Yeah, not that though.
All right, call me if you need me.
All right. Y'all was trying to be nosy and couldn't be nosy. Damn thing tricked me. Y'all was trying to be nosy and couldn't be nosy. That was that mute button for. That mute button hit you differently. That mute button hit y'all ass. Hit that mute button. Boom. Hit that mute button on y'all ass. Boom. Not fair. No fair. Nah, I hit that mute button on y'all quick. Boom. Had to hit that mute, but utilize that mute button. Mute. Mute. That was not our business. That was his business, you know what I mean? If it's Atlas family business, then you know, it's us, you know, our sister wise, our collective, you know what I'm saying? But somebody else's business, nah, that ain't our business. If it's us, it's us. Our business, our business. Their business, their business. You feel me? No, he knew I was doing something, but I don't think he knew I was like, well, maybe he thought I was doing a video or something. I don't think he knew. He seen me talking to y'all and stuff like that, but you know, I'm quick on the mute, so we're good. I mute that shit quick. You feel me? I'm quick on the mute. Cause y'all nosy. Cause y'all are nosy. That's why. It was getting juicy. Y'all was trying to be too nosy. Had to mute that shit up. You don't even hear these things. You don't even hear these things when I'm sneaking up on people. By the time you hear this, it's too late. Life has already left your body. By the time you hear the jingles of the jingles, too late. Life has already left your body. Hmm. 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 I can be stealthy. I choose not to be. I gotta beat some of this dust down off of me. Beat some of this dust down. What's for dinner? Dinner. These people are cracking me up. They are so hilarious. They just want to pop up. Don't want to talk about the positive. That's why I said the knot got his little plants, man. They still trying to work. They all come from the knot's little toxic table, and they all trying to do the same thing. Well, those cookies was good. I ate one of them. That was good enough. Guess I'll go do a live on TikTok, guys. Love y'all. Hey, if nobody told y'all that they love you today, let me be the first but not the last to tell you that I love you. Remember, one's image should be one greater than reality. And, you know, love is love. Namaste. Ashe. Salutation. Shalom. Peace. And don't let nobody tell you that you are not great, because you are. Don't let people tell you that you're not. All of this negative riffraff that they're doing, it'll get exposed. All of the people that are involved, they'll get exposed. You know? If it's organized, they'll find out about that. Let the investigators do their job, right? Please don't try to interfere with federal investigations when it comes to cyber attacks. So, people, trust the process. In between time, in the meantime, in between time, love and light to everybody, you know? Love and light to everybody. We still can be great together, okay?